Have you ever wondered how to fully enjoy the later years of your life in the most meaningful way? In the journey of life, old age is not merely the end of a long road, but also a time to reflect, learn, and enjoy the fruits we have sown over the years. However, there are seemingly harmless mistakes that can silently undermine our peace and happiness. These mistakes not only obscure precious moments, but also prevent us from living fully with ourselves. In today's video, we will explore 13 mistakes to avoid in the later years through the lens of Stoic philosophy. These are not just valuable lessons to help you avoid regrettable mistakes, but also keys to unlocking a fulfilling, peaceful, and meaningful life. Join us on this journey to discover how to live a life worth living, regardless of age. For it is never too late to change and find true happiness. Listen, reflect, and together, let's apply the principles of Stoicism so that we can live a full life, even as old age approaches. Number 1. Neglecting physical health. In Stoic philosophy, maintaining physical health is considered fundamental to achieving balance and peace in life. When we neglect our physical health, we not only harm our bodies, but also negatively impact our minds and souls. Have you ever wondered why a healthy body is so important? Imagine yourself as a warrior, always ready to face the challenges of life. A weak body cannot withstand life's burdens, just as a bow that is not strong enough cannot shoot sharp arrows. From the story of Jesus, who spent 40 days in the desert, we see that physical and mental strength are essential to overcoming the harshest challenges. Jesus taught us that the body is the temple of God, and taking care of it is a way to honor the life He has given us. Look at elderly people who live long and healthy lives. They do not just live long, they live with a good quality of life. For example, Kane Tanaka from Japan lived to be 119 years old, thanks to a healthy diet and regular physical activity. She is a vivid example of how caring for physical health can extend life and bring about an energetic existence. In Stoic philosophy, a healthy body helps the mind become clearer and the spirit stronger. When we neglect our physical health, we are also neglecting our responsibility to ourselves and our loved ones. Have you ever thought about the consequences that not taking care of your health can have on your family and friends? Maintaining physical health is not only about regular exercise and a balanced diet, but also includes adequate rest and stress management. Start today. Take care of your body as you would a sacred temple. Do not let bad habits and laziness harm your health and happiness. Ask yourself, am I doing everything I can to maintain health and balance in my life? Take action now, because life is a precious gift that we need to cherish and protect. When we neglect our physical health, we not only lose the resilience of the body, but also create a burden on the mind. Prolonged aches, fatigue, and physical ailments can diminish mental strength, leading to stress and anxiety. This brings us to the second mistake: ignoring mental health. Number 2. Ignoring mental health. When we talk about mental health, it is not merely about inner peace, but also the solid foundation for all our actions and decisions. Have you ever felt that despite having material abundance, your soul remains empty and anxious? This is a sign of neglecting mental health. When the mind is not cared for, we easily fall into states of anxiety, depression, and even despair. Think about the times when you felt unmotivated, did not want to meet anyone, and everything around you seemed meaningless. These emotions not only affect the quality of life, but also weaken physical health. Jesus once taught, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This teaching is not only comforting, but also advice on seeking peace of mind. In modern life, we are often caught up in the whirlwind of work, family, and social responsibilities, forgetting to take care of ourselves. Take time to meditate, pray, or simply talk to loved ones. A real-life example is the story of John, a successful businessman who always felt uneasy and tired. After attending a meditation and psychotherapy course, he regained balance in his life. John shared that taking time to care for his mental health not only improved his work performance, but also made his relationships more meaningful. Are you neglecting your mental health? Take some time each day to listen to yourself, seek peace, and nurture your soul. Only when the mind is properly cared for can we live a fulfilling and happy life. Number 3. Neglecting financial planning. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. Neglecting financial planning is one of the mistakes many people make as they enter their later years. Through the lens of Stoic philosophers, peace of mind cannot be separated from financial stability. However, to know contentment, we need to have a solid financial plan to ensure we do not worry about money as old age approaches. Imagine a life where you do not have to worry about paying bills or expensive medical costs. This not only gives you peace of mind, but also allows you to focus on spiritual values and enjoy the most beautiful moments of life. However, many people often overlook financial planning because they believe it is unimportant or too complex. This leads to serious consequences such as mounting debts, loss of assets, and psychological stress. Ask yourself, how can you live a peaceful life if you are constantly haunted by financial worries? Financial planning is not just about accumulating money, it is also about managing expenses, investing wisely, and preparing for unexpected situations. Jesus once said, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." We need to prepare and protect our treasure to maintain our spirit and faith in life. For example, consider the life of an ordinary worker who spent his entire life working hard but never planned financially. Upon retiring, he faces financial difficulties, forcing him to take temporary jobs to make ends meet. Conversely, another person in the same circumstances had carefully planned financially from a young age. Upon retiring, this person has enough savings to enjoy old age without worries. Stoic philosophy reminds us of the importance of living true to our values and not letting external factors affect our peace of mind. Ensure that your finances are well managed so you can live a meaningful and peaceful life. Only then will you truly experience the freedom and serenity that old age should bring. Next, let's move on to mistake number 4 in our journey of exploring and overcoming the errors as we enter our later years. But before that, I have a question for you. Do you want to spend your final years in loneliness? Or do you want to be surrounded by love and support from your loved ones? This question invites us to discuss mistake number 4, becoming socially isolated. Number 4, becoming socially isolated. The renowned Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminded us of the importance of maintaining social relationships. When we distance ourselves from society, we not only lose valuable connections, but also subject ourselves to stress and depression. Studies have shown that older adults with extensive social networks tend to live longer and happier lives compared to those who are isolated. Consider the example of Jesus. He was always surrounded by his disciples and often taught in communities. His presence not only brought faith and hope to people, but also created a strong support network. This shows that even spiritual masters need social bonds to spread love and understanding. In daily life, we can see typical examples of people overcoming isolation to live fuller lives. For instance, Jeanne Calment, the world's longest living person,